development has been done to make a development nation successful. Since the appointment of the first Prime Minister to the latest, various strategies have been implemented to advance the country's economy. For a time, Malaysia was considered a credible country in the field of investment. Since the formation of Malaysia in 1963, Malaysia's economic performance have been one of the best in Asia. Actual gross domestic product (GDP) grew by 6.5% per annum from 1957 to 2005. Performance peaked in the early 1980s to the mid 1990, when the economy experienced rapid steady growth of almost 8% annually. High level of foreign and domestic investment play an important role as the economy diversified and modernized. Relying on major products such as rubber and tin, Malaysia today is a high-income country with a broad range of services and manufacturing sectors. Malaysia is one of the largest exporters of semiconductor and electrical component, solar panels, and information and communication technologies (ICT) in the world. However, since the advent of the Industrial Revolution 4.0 in mid-2016, with the introduction of automation technologies, new challenges have spread throughout the country's services and industrial sectors. It calls for a change on the part of digital transformation in order to stay competitive to advance the development of the modern world, as it will have a direct impact on the future of the world. Malaysia is among the countries that have made comprehensive preparation in the face of this digital revolution.
The fourth industrial revolution involved the adoption of cyber-physical systems like the Internet of Things and Internet of Systems. Internet of Things is a network of interconnected smart devices that allow each separated device to interact, such as send or receive data from other devices on the network. Meanwhile, Internet of Systems is a business-owned system that can collect data from IoT networks to make independent decisions about your business marketing campaigns and sales. As the Internet of Things become more mainstream, smart devices will have more access to data, which could allow them to become more independent. Eventually, smart devices might have enough information to autonomously make decisions and control key business processes like supply chains without human. Others believe that robots will eradicate the rather dull aspects of our work and allow humans to focus on more challenging, fulfilled tasks, leading to an overall happier and more productive society. Regardless, once the IR 4.0 reaches the full maturity, it will impact nearly every industry in every country. The fourth industrial revolution is largely driven by four specific technological developments, such as high-speed mobile internet, AI and automation, the use of big data analytics, and cloud technology. Of these four technologies, AI and automation are expected to have the most significant impact on employment figures within the global workforce. A recent study released by McKinsey Global Institute reports that roughly one-fifth of the global workforce will be impacted by the adoption of AI and automation, with the most significant impact in development nations like the UK, Germany, and US. By 2022, 50% of companies believe that automation will decrease their number of full-time staff, and by 2030, robots will replace 800 million workers across the world.
The Industry Revolution 4.0 leave a huge impact on job opportunities. This is because the workers will be replaced by computer equipment and digital communication. This somehow could replace the workers, as they do not have the basic knowledge that can be offered to employers and the economy as a whole. In contrast to low-income groups, although their status is similar to low-income groups, they still have some positive difference, with most of them maintaining their jobs. This low-income group will continue to receive the attention and sympathy of the government and industry on their feet. Various terms and policy will be formulated by the government to maintain their employment. This is due the fact that robot and automation technology will not be able to do the work of this group, such as sweepers, washers, and even toilet.
The Industrial Revolution has brought many changes to the industry sector. However, the change leads to the either positive or negative impact. First, for the economic impact, in the era of the Industrial Revolution 4.0, the country's technological development will be further advanced and will attract foreigners to collaborate with companies offered in Malaysia. This will have a positive impact on the country's economic revenues as industry output is faster due to service robot. On the negative side, it can be attributed to the lack of job for humans because when using robotic, it will be faster because they do not feel trying to do the job. In the international level, our international trade is rising. Obviously, we can clearly see that the Industrial Revolution 4.0 also had a positive impact on the tourism sector. To put it bluntly, some hotel and travel center will sell their products by promoting them over the internet in order to expand their market. The challenges of our country face in the Industrial Revolution 4.0. First is our country's low use of technology. One of the challenges that our country face in making progress in the Industrial Revolution 4.0 is that our country is still unable to stand out when competing against developed countries such as China, Korea, and Japan, and other countries where such developed countries are rich countries. This is because Malaysians today do not yet have good ICT computer skills, but they still do not have much knowledge in science and technology. This is why our country still relies on technology from abroad that has advanced and modern technology because our country is not yet trying to develop our own technology. In addition, the country also has a shortage of skilled labor to serve in the industrial field. Malaysia has not sought to produce such a skilled workforce as in other countries that have made significant progress in the development of technology in this modern age. This is why our country still relies on foreign countries to cater to a large number of skilled labor from abroad. This is because the Malaysian government has not yet prepared enough labor skill in the face of the Industrial Revolution 4.0, which has left our country in a state of the art and modern technology. Lastly, for the challenges that our country face in the Industrial Revolution 4.0 is, our country also has problem in terms of strengthening the country's finance. The national currency will experience a decline in the value of the currency and appreciation of the currency or a strong currency. There are some netizens who think that currency depreciation is a bad omen in the national stock market, and some even think that the stable currencies are better. On the other hand, an industry is unable to compete with advanced economies such as Japan, which could indirectly result in factory workers or industry losing their jobs if the value of the currency is strong in the real economic system. Further, our country will have problem in attracting foreign investors to invest in Malaysia as we still have less capital to fund investors coming to our country to invest.
We can identify the triggering factors of the Industrial Revolution 4.0. We can also understand the effect, challenge, and step to grow the industry in the developed world and recognize the contribution to Industrial Revolution 4.0. Therefore, all parties must work together to sustain the Industrial Revolution 4.0 in order for our country to prosper. There is a Malay proverb say that sit low and stand tall.